Good morning, 47. We have a lead on the Shadow client. ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow client. Spurred by Eric Sodas, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soda's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare. Good morning, Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up HQ at an old apricot farm and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes, ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare. The Shadow client appears to unite specialists and radicals from all over the map, mercenaries and terrorists, hackers and spies joined by an unknown common cause. Satellite scans indicate that the command room is below ground inside an old tornado shelter. Only Rose appears to have access, however, so to get inside, you will need to get creative. This environment is hostile and highly alert, so tread carefully. Good luck, 47.
Interestingly enough, talking about answers.
Looks like somebody's thrown stuff around. I'm gonna have a look. Out.
It's funny, thinking about it. A weapon shows you who you really are. Either you press that trigger and stand up for yourself. What I'm saying is
I
that
have
a
to
weapon
say,
is like a
it's
mirror
a
to you.
beautiful piece of work.
Good to go.
Am I right or am I right?
It's weird.
Okay. Was that really it?
Why did it? Sorry, strict orders, my friend. Access denied. Yeah, you know the drill.
So this test that Rose has planned seems kind of cruel, doesn't it? I mean, I'm no softy or anything, but it feels excessive.
She's got it coming. And nobody can switch sides like Graves and just expect to make exactly the best way to order that.
Yeah, sure, I get that.
Oh, you were at Jordan Cross's funeral, huh?
So I just found out that Pavati was a Tamil tiger.
What's this I hear about a training accident? That would be Burgess, the
A
sheriff.
battering ram has injured one of the strike team, point man by the name of Burgess. And according to those militiamen, Maya Parvati oversees training. Sounds promising. I suggest you infiltrate the strike team 47. Perhaps you can relieve the hapless point man of his duties.
What? Don't you dare mess up the fucking day more than it already is.
Could be a boat.
Let's go. Stand here and the IEDs. I'm right behind
Sean Rose confirmed down. Nicely done, 47.
Look out. What? Now what is that doing there? Hey, easy now, please. Wait a minute.
That
Looks like
is
you're gonna
Maya
be here all
Parvati,
night.
Sri Lankan
This is a
assassin
feature
turned
setting for
pirate
yourselves.
turned insurgent.
Mexico is close, but not that close. This is an important part of the mission. Torres, remember? Get it done.
Working as fast as I can, man. I'm back.
Well, well, our very own punching bag. Any broken bones?
Wounded pride, that's all.
Good to hear. All right, head over to the briefing area. We'll resume in a moment. All right, people, let's get to it. Burgess is back. We're finally ready to make this happen. I expect you all to know this by heart. But in case amnesia has set in, here's the sequence. Advance to the car with haste. Eliminate the passengers. Retrieve the briefcase. Extract. Got that? And remember, speed and accuracy is the name of the game. All right. Now go pick up your weapons and get in position. Move out. All right, let's go again. On your marks. Ready, set, execute. And extract.
Don't let him get away! Come on and shoot him! God save you!
Nicely done, 47. Parvati won't know what hit her.
I don't like that.
Maya Parvati is down.
Look for any intruders, okay?
That's it. Going to the Monash Stadium. We need back. I think you forgot something, sir.
Huh?
Graves, we need to talk.
You're... what is this?
I'll explain everything at the slurry pit. It will be in your best interest to do as I say.
I understand.
Miss Graves, you are being recruited back into Interpol as an insider.
What? Who are you anyway? How did you find me?
That is not important. Think about this carefully. You can provide us with valuable intel. If you cooperate, the agency will overlook your unfortunate transgression.
And what if I refuse, huh? If I scream and get the guards here?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Might prove unhealthy. I'll give you a few moments to think about it.
Good work, 47. This should give her something to think about.
Okay, listen guys, I appreciate your dedication, but please can you just let me have some alone time? I've got to focus and it's not easy with an entourage, okay? Thank you. Think, Graves. How did they get to you? Flight out of Lyon under assumed name. Passport provided through Delgado and that Vanisher guy. It looked clean. Changed clothes at JFK and again at Denver International. Charred the passport after leaving the hotel. Burner phone was dropped before I left the flight. It can't possibly be that. Diplomatic car out of Denver. Nothing unusual about the bus ride. Huh?
Graves is down. Excellent work, 47.
Salute, soldier. Sir, I think that belongs to you.
Is that, I gotta mention this at the next briefing. Don't drop your weapons.
blunts are here. What's the status on the ammo?
We're all good.
All right. So where was it?
Oh, you think there's
Keep
anything
being. Oh, sorry.
The guy Ezra Berg has tucked up in the interrogation room. He's one of the enemy's couriers.
Berg's really getting some mileage in his legs today, huh?
Suppose he's got more to do than ask questions.
He has been working overtime on that guy. Maybe just needs to fire off a few rounds or something.
That is Ezra Berg, former Mossad interrogator. His services are in demand at the moment. That's all targets taken care of, 47. Now gain access to the tornado shelter.
Interesting.
Oh, right. You were doing that bomb trigger for Rose. How's it work exactly?
Yeah, so Rose is building an explosive battery unit for a Link 4 smartwatch.
All right, for the next target. It's this Devereaux guy?
Right. But Rose wants to control the time of detonation, so I designed this software trigger. What if I...
Well, that is hardcore. Man, these people don't piss about.
Yeah, well, still beats working at a bank. Whoa, what a shock!
Why am I doing this? Don't we have security to deal with situations like this? Are you some kind of clown or a performance artist?
No.
The plot thickens.
Someone left in a hurry.
Sean Rose was not the Shadow Client. That much is clear. Whoever commands the militia, they got out just in time. Look around, 47.
Some kind of network.
Getting closer.
Power plants. From all sectors.
Familiar faces, too. Thomas Cross. Klaus Strandberg. Ether. And that's missing banker Eugene Cobb. Well, well.
There's a name. Providence.
What? No. No, it can't be.
The Hidden Hand. Thought they were a myth.
A hypothesis, nothing more. The idea that a small cabal of kingmakers, controlling enough corporate and political leaders, could effectively run the world in secret.
Maybe not so hypothetical.
Keep looking, 47. We need full disclosure.
Someone's done their homework.
Look how far it dates back. Hayamoto, Beldingford, Delvade. The Shadow Client has been tracking you for decades.
Now, how is that possible?
It isn't. Every one of those missions were branded as unsolved or accidents. He must have been looking for a pattern, a certain MO, which would mean...
He knows me.
Well, at least this shortens the list.
Found something.
Sodas? But that would mean... Providence has infiltrated ICA. And Eric Sodas is their operative. Bastard! It all fits. He was the one who persuaded the rest of the ICA board to greenlight this operation. This changes everything. Get out, 47. We got what we came for.
What about the Shadow Client?
He is no longer our primary concern. ICA has been compromised. I always wondered if Providence was real, but I never actually... I will need to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.
Rose is gone.
It was me, wasn't it? They tracked me. I don't believe it. I took every precaution.
Rose knew the risks. They all do. You did well, Olivia. I am proud of you. Now listen. The ICA knows about you. They kept you alive because they needed you, and now they don't. We won't talk again. Not until the storm is over.
I don't like it. This man, no one is capable of. You need to end this now.
I ran away as a boy. My friend and I, away from that place. We came upon a small farming community. The people were dirt poor, but this woman, she took us in. We were awakened the next morning by the shots. A dozen people lay face down in the snow. Our warden didn't like to leave witnesses. They shot the woman and her family last. They made sure that we watched the whole thing. This is your gift, the warden told us. Your gift and your curse. Touching lives only by ending them. Better than anyone.